Greetings everyone, this is OBN Horn of Africa English News Broadcast. I'm Aklilu Gabu with the latest news of the hour, commencing with the headlines. Fiche Chambalala colorful market in Hawassa. And workshop aimed at achieving transparent financial system was held. With our first news, Minister of Industry Malaku Al-Labal held a discussion with Iranian ambassador to Ethiopia, Ali Akbar Razil, on Thursday, focusing on potential collaboration in the manufacturing sector. Malaku underscored the strong bilateral ties between Ethiopia and Iran and highlighted emerging investment opportunities in Ethiopia. He emphasized the importance of technological cooperation in advancing the manufacturing industry. Ambassador Razil extended an invitation to Malaku to attend the third Iran-Africa Economic Cooperation Summit scheduled for May 7 to 11, 2025 in Tehran. The event is expected to bring together ministers of economy and trade alongside representatives from both the public and private sectors. According to the ambassador, the summit will serve as a platform for exchanging ideas and formulating an executive roadmap to elevate bilateral cooperation to a new level. Moving on, the Ethiopian Airlines Group and Archer Aviation have signed an agreement to introduce the Launch Edition Midnight aircraft, making a significant milestone in bringing advanced eVTOL technology to Ethiopia and the African continent. The partnership aims at to develop an air taxi network while promoting ecotourism. The two will now work to bring an all-electric air taxi network to the region using Archer Midnight aircraft. Archer announced the Launch Edition program in February 2025 in an effort to create a scalable commercialization framework for safety deploying aircraft in early adopter markets, enabling the company to demonstrate the capacities of its Midnight aircraft, drive public acceptance, building operational experience, and generate early revenue. Mesfin Tasso, Group CEO of Ethiopian Airlines, said, quote, "We are committed to pioneering advanced air mobility solutions that enhance connectivity and drive sustainable aviation in Africa." Arca founder and CEO Adam Goldstein said, quote, "Last month, we announced Abu Dhabi Aviation as our first Launch Edition customer. Today, we are following that up with our second Ethiopian Airlines."
Ethiopia's new securities exchange, which is called ESX, the Ethiopian Securities Exchange is called ESX, was launched by His Excellency Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed. It was a beautiful launch ceremony, but a lot of preparation went into that to get to that launch ceremony. I mean, for the last at least 2 years, maybe even longer, there was a very sustained effort to set up the regulatory framework, which was the Ethiopian Capital Markets Authority was established. Lots of directives, many laws and regulations had to be really drafted and developed from scratch. The government actually, interestingly, this initiative this time around was taken by the government. Usually when you talk about capital markets, it tends to be driven by the private sector. But in Ethiopia's case, because our private sector is new, our private sector is not very familiar with capital markets, the government took the lead and they invested very significantly on establishing the Ethiopian capital markets. Obviously, many of us were asked to provide input, but it was led by the government, which is very unusual, but which is fantastic, by the way, because it gave it the credibility, it gave it credence for others to come on board.
Welcome from a short break. Still moving on. Fiche Chambalala Sidama People's New Year holiday has been colorful markets in Hawassa, city of Sidama Regional State. The event was attended by high-ranking federal and regional government officials, including President of the Oromia Regional State, Shimallis Abdisa. The Tatarisa reports.
Fiche Chambalala is a New Year holiday celebrated by Sidama people in Ethiopia. The holiday signifies unity among the people. Speaking at the event, President of the Sidama Regional Estate, Destale Damo, noted that Fiche Chambalala comprises enormous good values. It promotes reconciliation, peace, and unity among the people. Therefore, he called for utilizing this good value for strengthening ties among the societies.
During the celebration of the Fiche Chambalala, elders teach and give advice on conflict prevention, foster peace, those who are in dispute reconcile with each other, and unity and love flourish. As the holiday is the event of joy, there is sharing of meals. Generally, the holiday features values foundational for togetherness, mutual respect, and peaceful coexistence. Let's exploit it to fostering social cohesion.
President of the Oromia Regional Estate Shimalisa Abdis and its remarks at the event highlighted that Ethiopia has been endeavoring to achieve prosperity. He called for standing in unison and realizing the prosperity the East African nation is aspiring for.
ኢትዮጵያ ሀገራችን በብዙ ውጣ ውረድ ውስጥ እያለፈች ድሎቿን እያሳካች
Passing through numerous ups and downs, our country is achieving victory. It is practically demonstrating that attaining prosperity is inevitable. In this regard, the Sidama people have been playing a replaceable role. Therefore, I would like to convey my call so that all of us stand in unison and ensure the prosperity of our country.
Minister of Tourism Salamaut Kasa, for her part, noted that the untapped cultural resource of Ethiopia is one of its blessings. She highlighted the importance of natural and cultural resources of the country in contributing to the nation's future properly developed. Salamaut mentioned that Fiche Chambalala is one of the country's intangible cultural heritages, adding the festival was inscribed by UNESCO as intangible cultural heritage of humanity due to its significant social and cultural values. The minister emphasized the importance of promoting cultural heritages, including Fiche Chambalala, and making them best tourist destinations, as well as attracting local and international tourists, whereby ensuring public benefit. To this end, Salamawat reaffirmed her ministry's unwavering commitment to developing and promoting the Sidama regional estate tourism potential.
I would like to assure you that we will continue to work with Sidama regional government so that the region's tourism resources will be properly identified, conserved, developed, and promoted.
The event has been graced by the presence of high-ranking federal and regional government officials and the festival goers.
This is English news broadcast on OBN Horn of Africa. Still ahead, dear viewers, strong and well-organized financial system will significantly contribute to the national development of Ethiopia, Finance State Minister Eyob Tekalany said at a consultative workshop on Treasury Single Account yesterday. Opening the consultative workshop on Treasury Single Account, Eyob said managing the government's cash through cost-effective, swift and effective system is a national duty. Gurmam Gars has more.
According to Finance State Minister Eyob Tekalany, a strong and well-organized financial system will significantly contribute to the proper use of every government cash collected from tax and non-tax sources, grants, loans, and other sources for national development. A Treasury Single Account system has a key role to play in making this a reality, the State Minister said, adding that the system brings government cash that is scattered across multiple bank accounts into one account.
እንደ ገንዘብ ሚኒስቴር ይህንን ስራ ለማሳካት በርካታ ስራዎች ይሰሩ ቆይተዋል።
As a Ministry of Finance, many efforts have been done to realize this work. We've been widely engaged in improving and modernizing the government finance system. The agenda we discussed today is one part of this work. This strong finance system enables us to ensure that money collected from tax and non-tax sources and aids has been properly used for the national development. This Treasury Single Account initiative would help us to control the source and the destiny of each monetary source and properly administer and implement it for the public benefit.
Realizing the system will also alleviate the problem caused by fragmented accounts and creates enabling environment for modern government cash management, Eyob stated.
የትሬጀሪ አካውንት ስርዓት በበርካታ የባንክ ሂሳቦች ተበታትነው የሚገኙ የመንግስት ገንዘቦችን አሰባስቦ
The Treasury single account system would enable to collect the government resources scattered across banks and save in a collective box for a better governance system that reduces wastage through introducing modern cash management. The realization of such modern finance system, besides ensuring swift, transparent, effective and accountable finance government system, would stop resource wastage in different ways.
A Treasury single account TSA will not only enable the government manage cash, but also put in place an efficient, effective, transparent and accountable financial management. On her part, Financial Sector Deepening FSD Ethiopia Chief Executive Officer Hikmet Abdullah commended the leadership of the ministry for its commitment to modernize Ethiopia's financial system in a relatively short time.
TSA ዋና ዓላማው የመንግስት ገንዘብ በሆነ ጊዜ ምን ያህል ገንዘብ እንዳለው ምን ያህል ወጪ
The main objective of the Treasury single account is showing how much money the government had and should spend in a particular time. From 46 to 96% of the government transaction has been done online. It is a very successful project. Ministry of Finance can monitor the government finance transaction from a computer. It can see what budget is at a certain ministry or a university in a clear way. The initiative would monitor how the budget is spent and fill any deficit.
Hikmet further affirmed that Financial Sector Deepening Ethiopia is committed to advancing the country's financial sector by fostering innovation, inclusivity, and sustainability. The half-day workshop organized by the Ministry of Finance and Financial Sector Deepening Ethiopia is aimed at building a shared understanding of Treasury single account and modern cash management among stakeholders.
A memorandum of understanding for designing, consulting and building a green headquarters in a laboratory for the Ethiopian Environmental Protection Authority was inked yesterday. The Ethiopian Environmental Protection Authority, Ethiopian Engineering Corporation and the Construction Management Institute signed the agreement. With more on that. The Green Headquarters and Laboratory is expected to enhance Ethiopia's Environmental Protection Authority's monitoring, research and regulatory opportunities, which are vital for environmental sustainability in the country. The headquarters will also create a modern working environment for the expanding team and improve collaboration in tackling environmental issues. Ethiopian Environmental Protection Authority Director General Lalisee Name said the Green Headquarters and Laboratory will help the authority attain its goals.
Environmental protection is a generation work, so the Green Headquarters building and its laboratory wing is expected to be durable, that serves for Africa. We believe that the building will be completed in a short period of time.
Ethiopian Engineering Corporation CEO Shimels Shetu confirmed that the corporation will utilize its experience in large infrastructure projects for building the headquarters.
Advanced high-tech building.
We will build advanced and high-tech building at the regional level. We will collaboratively work with our clients very closely to complete it as per the contractual agreement.
Construction Management Institute Director General Tamrat Mulu for his part stated that the institute will play a vital role in ensuring the efficient and effective execution of the projects.
Green building concept
We work to realize green building that fulfills international requirements and glorify Ethiopia's image and plays its part for the beauty of our city.
The Memorandum of Understanding details the responsibilities of the three organizations as they plan and implement the project, which aligns with Ethiopia's commitment to sustainable development and resource management. Minister of Health Dr. Mekdes Daba said capacitating in continental institutions is mandatory to ensure the quality, safety and efficacy of medical products in Africa. The African Union Smart Safety Surveillance Program was launched in 2020 to enhance the capacity and ensure the quality and safety of the health sector and the medical products in Africa. Shotopsi.
On the event, Minister of Health Dr. Mekdes Daba stated that the program is a testament to a shared continental commitment to ensuring the medical products used in Africa are safe, quality and trusted by the people. Mekdes pointed out that the African Union's Smart Safety Service Program is creating great potential for Africa to ensure the safety and quality of medical products on its own. She noted that the African Union has established a committee to assess perceived risks to pharmaceutical products, strengthen national regulatory institutions, and created a digital system that shares random monitoring data across borders.
AU3S programs emerged not only as a timely solution, as we all know, but as a flagship initiative by the AUD and EPAD. We know that positioning Africa to take charge of its own medical safety and landscape, we have a lot of things that we do with AUD and EPAD, and this is also one of the flagship initiatives that we are very proud to be part of, as AU3S has made significant strides over the past few periods. A continent where safe, quality assured medical products are the norms, but not just the exception, because we are now guided by just an exception, but where regulatory system will be more empowered and where every public health decision is backed by a reliable and safe data.
Director General of the Ethiopian Food and Drug Authority, Heran Garba, for her part, said the African Union is improving the quality of smart safety services to ensure the quality, safety and efficiency of medicines.
The program is highly expanding. It is bearing fruit. It is contributing a lot in view of capacitating our professionals. The meeting is held for the 6th time, and Ethiopia hosted it. It builds good image of our country. We are strengthening our cooperation.
The African Union Smart Safety Services AU3S Program Coordinator Kenneth Onu says that many changes have been recorded since the program was implemented.
AU3S program stands for strengthened safety surveillance, strengthened monitoring, safety monitoring of priority products in priority disease areas within the African continent. AU3S has been quite impactful within the health ecosystem, not just in the pilot countries, but also other countries that will rely on the achievements and impact of the program to be able to scale up their vigilance system.
We make a synergy to create the bigger, beautiful picture of Ethiopia globally. So we represent, whenever we go to global platform, we don't represent the region only, we represent the country, all other regions that constitute this federation. So that's how we understand.
The Desert Locust Control Organization for Eastern Africa, DLCOEA, plays a pivotal role in mitigating the impact of migratory pests and that threaten the region in food security, according to Mr. Goa Moses. As a primary regional body dedicated to controlling pests like desert locusts, armyworms, clay birds, and tsetse flies, Desert Locust Control Organization for Eastern Africa is working to prevent the devastation these pests cause to crops in Eastern Africa. In an exclusive interview with the Ethiopian news agency, Director of Desert Locust Control Organization for Eastern Africa, Mwesigwa Moses, emphasized the organization's role in controlling and containing pests.
our main goal or our main aim is to support the member countries in the control and containment of migratory pests in the region that devastate our crops. And our major pests of concern are the desert locusts, the armyworm, the tsetse fly, and the quillia bats, and any other emerging migratory pests that might arise from the region. This organization has been existing for over 6 decades, and we have been able to be at the forefront of the control and management of these mandated migratory pests in the member countries and even beyond.
Works are underway to modernize operations, the director said.
We are looking at how can we modernize our operations to make them more effective and efficient. For example, through introduction of drones. These are some of the advances that we are now looking at. Issues of early warning and early detection, we are talking about GIS. How do we utilize the technology to be more effective and efficient? We have developed a biopesticide against locusts, and it is very effective on hoppers, the first stages of the locusts before they develop the wings to fly. It is very effective, actually over 90% effective. The efficacy is over 90%. We are now in the process of patenting the product.
Finally, to the news from abroad. A recent World Bank report suggests that with the focused policy measures, the number of individuals facing hazardous levels of air pollution could be reduced by half by 2040. The report, titled Accelerating Access to Clean Air on a Livable Planet, emphasized that policy reforms can significantly lower the number of people exposed to elevated levels to the air pollution.
Too many people are breathing dirty air, especially in low and middle income countries. And we estimate the economic costs of outdoor air pollution to be about 5% of global GDP. So urgent action is really needed now, and our new report shows that this is both possible and affordable.
The research indicates that outdoor air pollution is responsible for approximately 5.7 million deaths each year, with 97% of these fatalities occurring in low and middle income nations. Additionally, it results in economic losses equivalent to nearly 5% of the global GDP due to those health issues, decreased productivity, and shorter lifespans.
Air pollution knows no borders, so we must work together to drive real change and create a future that is breathable and livable for future generations.
I'm Aklilu Gabru with the news, and thanks for watching and have a good day.
Dear viewers, you are watching our special program from OBN Horn of Africa. With this program, I'll present to you a special success achieved by Adama Science and Technology University students. The university students have won the second place in the national robotic competition held at the Science Museum recently. Winning this competition, they have also qualified for the international competition to be held in the United States, Dallas, Texas. What is their innovative work? What is the university doing to support such innovative ideas? Stay with us.